Hi, I'm Kitty and I'm going to show you how to draw a tree. So what you'll need is an A4 size piece of paper, a pencil and a rubber. So first up, what we do is we take a look at our tree, and so for example I'm going to use a little sapling, which they're quite spindly with all their little branches and stuff. So I'm going to draw 2 lines for its little trunk, and of course spindly over winter and autumn as well, without their leaves. So I'm just going to do 2 lines side by side, just like that. And then I'm going to ground it to my page just by adding a slightly bumpy line along there, just to show that it's planted in some dirt, and it kind of grounds it to our paper as well, like that. And then in that bumpy line, you probably see, like when you're drawing your trees and stuff, that on the ground there's a bit of texture in the ground, like in the dirt and stuff. So I just add a few dots, kind of little tiny circles and stuff there, again just to give it a bit of texture like that. Then from the trunk, I draw the kind of main kind of branches, so the thicker branches on the little tree. I kind of look and see what angles and stuff they're taking and how many times they're kind of veering off from that main line, like that. And we're joining it back to our little trunk lines here. Like that. Then I'm going to bring another main branch up, and again just going to take it out, take the line out into another little branch there, and then take it up further, and then bring it down again. Then this tree has another branch coming up from this one, so again I just take it up, take the line up, then split it off, and then bring it up again. And just by really looking and focusing on these main branches, it really helps build our tree up. Then I'm just going to do this side as well. So there's a main branch kind of coming up here and then out to the side. And I just point it off and bring it back down like that, and then just take this main bit up again and then bring it down. And there's another main thicker bit coming out the side here, and then bring it down again back towards our main trunk. Then again, just take a little line up, bring it back down, and then there's another branch coming out of the side here, and then going up and out like that. And then we just bring it back to join our main line, our main trunk line here. Then a good way of showing other branches, the other little branches that come off these main ones is just to draw some lines. Just look at how those little branches are kind of growing up and stuff up the tree, and then just using lines to kind of come up. Pulling lines all over these branches, and it just fills out the top of the tree a lot more as well. And these are all kind of spindly too, without having any leaves on them. And then yeah, just adding a couple more lines off those lines. Just like that. Even cross over as they do. We're just adding a lot of depth to the tree as well. Let me just go back in and add some more to the side. So again, we're just taking some lines up, just really looking at our trees that we're drawing from. So it gives them quite a bit of character too, I think. And just some more here. I'm just kind of waving them and making them a little bit wiggly as well, to kind of find they don't just grow quite straight. Let's add another one down here, like that. Then it's quite cool too to add a bit of texture to the bark of your tree. So with this tree, it's got little marks like that along the bark. They don't really go all the way across. They're kind of quite random in their look, but very cool. And just kind of make little marks all the way down the tree to show the bark texture. And again, it's just adding more character to your tree and more depth to it. And just like that. And essentially these are just little kind of almost arrowhead patterns coming out of that bark there. It just gives the actual trunk a little bit of life as well. So it's not just two lines, it becomes more. Cool, then we just go back in and just have a look at the lighting and the shading of the tree. So my light source, I think, would probably come from this way, as an example in this case. So the tree, the bark and trunk and stuff would be darker on the side if the light is coming from here. So just take a really soft line, soft gradient down the side of the tree. I don't need to press that hard. I can kind of build it up over time if I want to. And then bring it in at the bottom there. Once I've kind of done that main line of shade down the tree, I can then just gently round my pencil back up, moving it side to side and pressing a lot lighter than I did originally, and it just helps give a nice gradient to that shading, just like that. Then just have a look at these branches as well, so just give them a little bit of a shade too. And again, because they're a lot thinner than this bit, we just need to add just a little bit of a line of shade along that bottom of the branch there, and then this one. I'll just darken that up slightly there. And then on this one as well, again, just not making it too dark, just a really soft shade there, and I'll just darken it up, the line up rather than the shade there, just to make it stand out a bit more. Again on this one, let's darken that line up first. And then just take a soft shade up, like that. And then up here as well. See how I'm just following those main lines around rather than shading all the way up here, just to give this a little bit of roundness. And then here, just shade down that side, like that. Then again, I just darken up this line. Take it up here as well. It branches off. The branch branches off. And then take it like that. Bring it down. And then just add that shading in. The light's coming from this way, so just do it really gently. It's a good thing about shading and stuff, like you can start light, and then if you want to darken up, just go back in and press a little harder. But it's better to start light first, so you've got some more control over it. Then we'll go back in and do this one. And just darken up the lines on this branch. Bring it back down to join. Let me just give it a soft shade along that side. Like that. Then I'm just going to just shade off this dirt a little bit as well, so just give that a little bit of a shade and texture too. I'm just going to grab my rubber and just rub out a few lines that are a bit rough that I left over. So this one here, and then this one down here. Not many today. And then just grab my pencil and go back in and just fix that up slightly where I've rubbed out the main bits by accident. And just where I've smudged it. So there you have it, a tree. Hope you enjoyed doing that. See you later.